Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 3 of my Mortal Empires campaign with Norsca, playing Total War Warhammer 2. So just before we get stuck into the to this episode, just a quick kind of reminder as to what was going on in the last one. I was sending Wulfrik and Throg, actually both of them, over to this island of Albion, I think it is. And we were going to try kick these Dark Elves out, because all their armies seem to be down here in the south. Now, that still is a fairly decent plan, I guess. But what I did notice, I was just having a look before I kind of hit record here, I was just having a look over the map and everything. I did notice that Coron, who we're actually currently at war with, I think they might be the only people that we're at war with at the moment. They only have one settlement and a very low strength rank, and I think they live down here. I think this is where their settlement is. Now what I'm thinking is, should I just send my armies down there and take them out? Now I think, if I have a look at my objectives here, Coron is one of the campaign victory. Let's just switch over to short. Yeah, Coron is one of the campaign victory objectives here, actually, for a short campaign, which is what we're going for here. If I can get them out of the game early, that's good, and then we can send the armies kind of back up north and then decide if we want to continue, you know, to attack the Thousand Moors. Just a thought, I'm not too sure on it just yet. I'm thinking we're going to do that and take a bit of a risk here. It does obviously leave my land just completely open, which isn't, you know, necessarily a good thing. I can try and build my economy a little bit with the funds that I'm getting per turn, but you know that's going to be a bit of a longer process, I think, than what we've really got time for. So yeah, I think we're going to go for that this episode. Just before I hit the end turn button, because it is the start. All we do is to start a new turn here before we do anything else. Just before I do that, I just want to let you guys know down in the description below there's links to my social media. Give us a follow over there, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you enjoyed these episodes, make sure you hit that like button and leave any comments with tips or feedback down below for me as well. So let's hit end turn. Let's get these guys down here with as little casualties as possible. Cool, so the Sword of Cain has been claimed. I'm not sure what that means for the rest of us, but there it is. A brutal business. I think this is one of the global events that take place. So it gives us weapon damage, or base weapon damage, plus 20 for all armies of all factions, so for everybody. I guess if that happens for everybody, it doesn't really benefit anyone, because it's balances, I guess. But that's for 10 turns. It does look like the Thousand Moors actually started heading back north, so yeah, probably a good idea that we don't attack them then, in that case, because that could potentially cause problems for us. Now again, we don't want to take any attrition here if we can help it, so let's stick to the coastlines where we can. It's like Throg can't actually get that far going west here, which is a bit odd. Maybe I'll send him down all this treasure on the way, but yeah, link these guys up down here to try and take out Coron early on in the campaign. I think that'll be quite good. Have we got anything we can build up here? Any of our settlements? No, not yet. Okay, that's fine. As soon as we can, we need to start making more money and fixing kind of public order issues and that sort of thing over here in our homeland of Norsca. But I think this one, and probably the next couple of turns, are going to be fairly short as we just move ourselves on down south here. Yeah, so the Thousand Moors obviously heading home. Don't know if that's really an issue for us, but anyway. See location of interest. So while sailing on high winds, your lookout spotted something in the waters to the stern that may have been of interest to you, but you're sailing too fast to identify what it was. Switch to default stance. Okay, fine. I'll actually do that now. Do that next turn? Well, that's annoying. Never mind. Let's keep Wulfrik moving. I'm just hoping that by moving my armies away, it doesn't invite these armies of the Thousand Moors to come and attack me. I hope not, but let's see. There we go. Coron are down here. Looks like they've got, then... I wonder if maybe we don't have enough to do this, but they've got one full stack. What looks like probably just one hero, and then their garrison. We're only going to be coming up with one full stack against them. Not sure if that's actually part of Coron or if that's one of the... it looks like an undead faction, right? Okay, well, we'll head over there anyway. try cause problems for them as much as we can. Maybe we'll land over here. Who's this? So Marienburg. Okay, well we don't want to upset them as much as we can help it. Looks like a very nice big castle. They've done the job of taking that from Coron, so we didn't have to. Yeah, let's do our best to try and take this out now while we can. Maybe we just keep Throg moving and not worry about that treasure there. Because he is lagging behind a little bit, and I do feel like we'll need him. Cool. Alright then, I think we end the turn there, or let's just have one last look over here. Just to see. So public order is actually okay over here. Let's focus on getting public order fixed everywhere where we can initially. Save our money for that, I think. Because over here, for example, we're still losing public order, and in one turn we're going to have enough surplus to upgrade one of these buildings, so I think that's probably going to be our focus, I think. Yeah, just getting public order fixed up over here. Looks like it's low because of a lack of corruption and just generally the difficulty and all those sorts of things as well. I think that's because we've got some Skaven lurking about somewhere. I wonder if that means they've actually built, because I think they build like undercities in your settlements, so maybe they're in here. I'm not actually sure how you get rid of them. Well, I guess for the time being we will just upgrade one of these settlements and possibly give it another Ruinous Altar maybe, or upgrade this one that we've already got, something like that anyway. It looks like we can actually upgrade over here too, but again we don't have public order issues over here, and I would rather kind of save my money. The only thing I could think that might be of benefit to us here is putting in a first dash for a bit more income. Yeah, let's do that, because the more money the better. Yeah, alright then, let's end the turn there and see what happens. Alright then, so Throt the Unclean wants me to give him some money and get a non-aggression pact. I feel like that's a bad deal for me. Really? Yeah, I obviously don't want to give him any money, that's for sure. Balance of power's fairly even with those guys. They're not really quite on our border. Although if they do have like an undercity in some of mine up here, that's a bit of an issue. I'm not sure on the Skaven mechanics. Maybe I need to read up on that a little bit to see how much trouble I'm really in there, but for now we'll decline this, I think. Cool. Didn't actually look like these guys moved at all that turn. Although maybe they did, I'm not sure. Either way, let's get these guys all moved down. Do we want to put... Yeah, I think we get Wulfrik. Actually, how much of a force can they bring against me? Like, 1 and a bit stacks, I guess. Yeah, let's just get him down here. We are trespassing over here, but should be okay for like 1 or 2 turns. Don't think I can set him raiding just yet, but if Wulfrik's stood there... hopefully they don't get attacked this turn. Let's see what happens. Got more buildings. It's prompting me for again, but I think we just save our money still because I'd rather get the public order fixed over here. Where was it? It was somewhere over here anyway. Might have been the Sarl encampment. Yeah, where we've got -3 public order. I think we need to wait maybe another turn here. I think I'm looking at the total wrong settlement there. Doesn't matter anyway, we'll fix public order there as and when we can. We do have armies building up here on this coastline, which is a little bit scary. We're not at war with these guys, but that could change, I guess, at any minute. Is that Nordland, I think? Yep. Okay. Alright, well, let's skip that building notification. Let's end the turn, and again, let's just hope we don't actually get attacked here. Very interesting then, so it looks like Loenleonker has decided to attack Throg, and he's just bringing a Doomstack of archers. I didn't know the AI did this. Interesting. I mean, obviously that's a problem for Throg, and he can't run away either. So I think I'm just going to also resolve this. There's no point fighting it on the battlefield. But what I will do is then probably send... That's really frustrating, actually. And yeah, I should have kept these guys together. My own fault. Sort of resolve it anyway. And then we're getting attacked now as well with, yeah, a couple of forces here. Again, just bringing a big Doomstack of archers. I really wasn't aware that the AI did this. bit weird. Maybe the settlement that they're in, they can only build archers or something like that. Don't know. Either way, we're on our own. We do have a banner over here. So it gives armor piercing, weapon damage, plus 10 to the assigned unit. They cause fear and they cause terror. Who would be a good one to give that to? Who can we give it to? I think we can only give it to the skin wolves. But that's okay. I'm going to fight this one on the battlefield. But I'm not hopeful that we're going to do very well on this one. What are these guys like? Got a pretty decent range on them. If they get into combat, obviously they're gonna crumble, but then the rest of their friends will just shoot into the combat. So this is going to be very, very, very tricky for me. We will do our best anyway. They've got what looks like a spellcaster. Yeah, so she's a wizard. She's on level 2 though, but then they've got Leon as well himself, who doesn't actually tell me what level he is. There we go, level 6. Okay. Alright, well let's see how it goes. I'll see you guys on the battlefield for this one. Cool. Right then, so I think, well, I can actually deploy my Marauder Horsemen anywhere. The reinforcements are coming in from over here. Maybe it's worth us kind of just, you know, attacking these guys initially. Or we use the Marauder Horsemen, keep them in the trees here maybe, and actually get some charges into them as opposed to using them as you know, ranged cav. Maybe we do a similar thing with these chariots here as well, although they can't actually. They're going to have to. Well, maybe they can do the same thing, but over this side. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's set the troops up there, like that. Maybe we keep our marauders with javelins over this way as well, and put them in the trees. Let the main force kind of come past us, and we'll try and take them out with the cav. Sandwich them between the cav and the javelinmen. I'll get these guys in the trees here. I don't know how well this is going to work, if at all, but let's see. Let's just get a nice big front line over here. Let's actually put my shielded troops just up in the front. They will hopefully soak up a little bit of the archer fire that comes in. Maybe we put everyone in loose if we can we? Cannot. Yeah, well, that's fine. Skin wolves as well. Let's just get these guys right in the front, and I want to probably, well, yeah, we just want to charge them straight in, I think. And Wulfrik himself, similar situation. I think we want to pop off his Sea Fang as well, as soon as we get a chance. Okay. Keep these guys here as a bit of a distraction. Allow these guys to pull off their little plan. But let's start the battle. Let's actually group some of these guys up. Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's start the battle then. Let's see. Yeah, get the skin wolves right in there, I think. And Wulfrik, yeah, pop off Sea Fang as quick as you can. Maybe that was a bit of a bad placement, but let's see. Hopefully we can catch some people with it. Let's get Wulfrik right in on Leon as soon as possible. Start chasing these guys down, I think. Yeah, that's good. We're getting these guys charged right into combat instantly, and that's perfect. It's actually exactly what we want. I don't know how Wulfrik's going to do against Leon over here, but let's see. Let's actually keep an eye on... Oh, they actually spotted these guys here. Annoying. Let's get these guys into melee and get them charged in. Let's start getting these marauders in as well. I totally forgot about the horseman over here. That was silly of me. But never mind. Hopefully my marauders can do a little bit better. I mean, the mainstay of their force over here looks like hopefully we should be beating them down a little bit. Let's send these guys this way over here. Good, we're actually beating Leon. Or Leon Kerr, should I say. Get these guys. Oh, they've actually come back. But they're running again. Yeah, not sure we're going to be able to outshoot these guys. There's lots of them, which makes it a problem for us. Keeping them in the trees might be the best thing to do, though. I should just take them off. skirmish mode, let them charge into us, because we're actually better in melee than they are, I think. These peasants. Maybe with the rest of them, we'll just move over this way. Cool. Alright, looks like we've actually dealt with these guys over here. Let's keep these ones chasing. Actually, in a bit of a frenzy here. The rest of these guys. Oh, I did not keep an eye on that. Wulfrik's actually running. Let's get all these guys charging and then on Leon Kerr over here. And rout him, that'll be good. I don't know where their spellcaster's gone though. Might be a bit of an issue. Yeah, hopefully. We just keep shooting at these guys, we'll get something done against them at least. There's not very many of them. Yeah, hopefully we can take out Leon Kerr soon, which looks like we are doing. Yeah, the spellcaster's actually found us over here. That's not a good thing. But we'll do our best to take them out. We've only got a couple of, what, 2 or 3 sort of units shooting at us here, but we are retreating now, which isn't good. And it does look like Wulfrik's are not coming back. We managed to kill Leon Kerr, so that's good. Let's move these guys back up this way, maybe. Actually, just going to group them all together. Yeah, I don't feel like going up against those guys over there. Let's keep all my troops together. My javelin men are not doing as bad as I thought they would, which is good. I'll actually start shooting into this little blob here. Keeping these guys busy, which is what we wanted. They did manage to take out our guys over here, though. Because we lost Wulfrik. Don't have anything to challenge her with, which is a bit annoying, because I kind of was hoping that we would. Let's just keep those guys busy over there on their own. Let's send the Skimwolves in after this unit here. The Skimwolves have been fast. We'll catch them, which is good. Marauder Horsemen not doing very well, but that's fine. We're actually routing a bunch of these guys here. I think because we're keeping them in the trees, we're doing better. So let's actually just continue with that. Continue to shoot these guys down. One of them's running. Get these guys on guard mode as well so they don't chase. That's it, they're all running now. Let's take out this unit here. It's good because they all blobbed up. We managed to rout 3 of them. Actually, in that case, let's shoot at these ones. Good, good, good. Doing all the right things. Skinwolves. Yeah, you guys get in there. Try and rout them as quickly as possible. Because these guys regenerate as well, can just run them away if we need to. There we go, they're running. Just send them after this little lady. Actually, you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's send them down here. Actually, no. Let's do that. Let's send them after her. If we can rout her, that's better. That's more beneficial for us if we can do that. These guys are all running now as well. Perfect. Perfect. That is what we wanted. There we go. We've won. Nice. Awesome. I'm glad we won that one because that does mean now that Coron are a bit weaker. We should hopefully be able to go besiege them. The thing is, we've lost a lot of troops as well, and I don't know if we're going to be able to replenish enough. We'll see. We'll see what happens on the campaign map anyway. But, yeah, hopefully we've done alright there. I'm just going to spend a bit of time taking out some of these units as where I can. Yeah, I'll see you guys back on the campaign map. Awesome, so close victory there. I think a lot of these guys got away because we sort of attacked them as soon as they came in. They also managed to flee straight off the battlefield before taking too many casualties. But either way, it was a good job. Wulfrik himself not doing too well though, that was a bit of a shame. Now I think what we're going to do here, we actually can't take on any of these troops. It's a little bit annoying, but never mind. So I think what we should probably do is look to build up the treasury a little bit. Right, so yeah, Throg got wounded there, unfortunately. They did manage to take him out. It's my own fault for not keeping them together, I think. Straight gain for Wulfrik, though, which is Kingslayer, which is cool. Charge bonus and recruitment costs decreased for cavalry units. That's good. Mission issued. What's this one? Beat the following lord in battle. I guess we would probably do that if we were to go attack. We literally just beat her in battle, so it's a bit annoying that we've just got this now, but never mind. Okay. Garrison here is quite big though, I think. Which does pose a bit of an issue, because I don't know if we'd be able to take all of those guys together. Especially given that we don't have the... You know, we're not fully replenished or anything like that. Now, if we were to put ourselves in a camp, do we get replenishment? Does. And we raid as well. You know what, let's do that. Let's stick him in a camp. Actually get a decent amount of replenishment for everyone as well, which is good. It does mean, though, that, well, I kind of didn't really want to leave them any time to sort of build their forces up again, but it's kind of unavoidable at this point. And let's level Wulfrik up as well. I think we just try and make Wulfrik himself a bit of a beast, so let's go for melee defense. Yeah, okay. Then maybe next turn or the turn after we'll see what the situation is, but maybe we go attack. Yeah, it's a bit annoying losing Throg. That's actually going to set me back quite a little bit. I do have quite a bit of money though, so maybe I can actually just recruit another lord. It doesn't have to be Throg. We've got one of these guys maybe from one of the factions that we actually confederated, the other Norscan factions. Lamat Dal over here is level 3. He's the highest I think we've got. Let's do it. And in terms of recruitment then, let's get him... Well, let's start with a base of... Do we want normal marauders actually, or do we want to just take the great weapon ones? No, let's take 3 of the normal ones, and then 3 of those guys. Definitely want... Actually, maybe we want 4 of them. 4 of those guys as well. And then as we build up our funds a little bit, we will take the Marauder Hunters as well. We'll get some of them in there. We can't obviously take any cavalry from here, but that's fine. Let those guys build up a little bit. Hopefully it'll deter any other forces from coming to attack us as well in the meantime. And while we wait for that, we can sit here and raid with Wulfrik, and I'm sure they'll attack us again. But if we can come and take this lady out here... Where is she? Oh, she's actually in the settlement. Yeah, if she comes out to attack us again, that's perfect. Right then, I think we end the turn there again then. Actually, before we do that... Oh, I was actually going to say let's have a look over the settlements, but we don't have the money to do anything with them right now. So yeah, let's end the turn. Cool, start a new turn here. Looks like, yeah, we can do with a little bit more replenishment, especially for Wulfrik himself. And it does look like, yeah, she's building forces here. She's in a mustering stance, so yeah, obviously taking on more people, and we've got another army being raised here as well. So yeah, we definitely want to get my second army over here built up and sent over as quickly as possible. Cool. And I think we also want to get in there 3 of those guys. I'm left 15 units. I think Throg was costing us quite a lot of money actually, because we could only have a few troops with that, and we were down to like almost 600 income per turn. I think we can probably get away with another almost full stack here, which is good. And what's going on over this side in terms of buildings? Let's have a look. Public Order still -3 over here. 14 turns until we've got enough population surplus to do anything about that. Where else have we got issues? Let's have a look. The order is kind of zeroing out in a lot of places, which is good. It does look like we are just going to have to wait until the population surplus is increased and whatnot. That does make me think maybe I can upgrade this one then while we wait for that to happen. Hopefully we can start making a little bit more money over there as well. Cool, right then. Let's end the turn there. Unfortunately, these are going to be pretty quick turns while we just wait for this force to build up again. But maybe, you know, we might get attacked by these guys as well. Let's see. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we don't have any penalties in a battle for being in a fort here, or in an encampment, raiding camp. So that's good. Alright, let's end the turn. Right then, so Grom the Paunch has initiated a war. That's cool. Follow again for Lamont Dahl is a Varag Beast Trainer. That's fine. Cool. 3 more turns until we've got all the troops we want over here. Looks like we've got some points to spend, or 1 point to spend. Do we want to get him on a horse? That might be better for him, at least. We'll give him more campaign movement range, actually. That's going to benefit them more in the long run, I think. Shame we can only get 3 units at a time, because it does mean it takes a little while, but that should be fine. And yeah, okay, again, not much else to do this turn. Recruiting here ever so slowly, and they are just recruiting these archers again by the looks of it.
My lady will not allow it.
Which makes me think they can only recruit those units here, just archers. Which then in turn makes me think we're not really equipped to deal with that. But it's fine. I mean, we've got, you know, a few units who are fast enough to catch them, so we'll have to just play it smart when we do get into this battle with them. Right, let's end the turn there as well. It's all going on for Lamont Dahl, so he's gained Recruiter, which decreases recruitment costs for his army, which makes me think I should stop these. So it's 2 Berserkers, and 3 Javelin guys. Oops, not those. Sorry, 2 Berserkers. And 3 of them. So in 2 more turns, yeah, we should be golden. And yeah, we're making an alright amount of money as well. This made me think maybe I should even raise another one. Another force. Where would I do that though? There could be someone to defend over here. It doesn't have to be a huge force, does it? Don't have any heroes that we can get just yet. Yeah, how much does Throg cost on a per turn basis? It doesn't really tell me here, does it? Oh, actually, there we go. It's 428 upkeep, whereas these guys are only 200. Okay, then. Who else do we want to get? Everyone else was kind of level 2. Let's go with Snagger the Terror. And again, this doesn't need to be a massive force. We just need maybe... I know we go with 3 of those guys. Something like that. It's just for defense. That should be fine. Cool. And I think that's about it. We can build over here by the looks of it. Yep, more income. Always welcome. Anywhere else? No, but once that's built, we can then start putting in some more fur traders over there. Yeah, I would like to actually take this as well when we get a chance. Cool. Right then. Does it look like these guys are doing much? No. Those 1,000 mores are not too much for a threat, I don't think, so that's good. It looks like Wulfrik's leveled up again. Let's, again, give him some points into himself just to make him a bit of a beast, because it looks like we may get attacked shortly.
In this world or the other.
Again, it is just archers, so I'm not too worried. We seem to handle it pretty well the first time, so that's good. Right then, let's end the turn there. Right then, yeah, so they have come to attack. Now the reinforcements are the smaller army in this one, and Gotrek as well, so I wonder if I'm going to be able to tell which reinforcements are coming in from where, because I want to send the bulk of my force up against these guys here, take out these 2, you know, Felix and Yasmina over here, as quickly as possible, because then these guys are going to be pretty tough to deal with. They've actually managed to get Leon Kerback as well. That's also not good. So, alright, this is going to be pretty tricky. But let's do it. So, I'll fight this one on the battlefield, guys. I'll see you there. Alright, nice. So we're actually fighting on the same map. However, the difficulty I've got this time, that's a real shame, is that actually the reinforcements are coming in from behind them. Which basically makes it impossible for me to set up to take these guys out as they come in. Real shame. I mean, I could put... Oh, I can't even do that, actually. I was thinking I could put my Marauder Horsemen over here, where the reinforcements are coming in, but I'm unable to do that, unfortunately. Right then, so this one is going to be a lot more difficult, and we may not be able to do it. So let's see how this goes. I think the best bet I've got here is to keep people in the trees. For sure. They're going to be setting up around here. I can get some sort of charge on them with my cav. Yeah. It's going to be ideal, I think. And again, similar situation to last time. If we keep my marauders over this way, keep them in the trees so they don't get hurt too badly. In fact, if I keep most of my guys in the trees, that's a good point, is that they won't... It'll be much more difficult for them to shoot at me and do much damage. Tell you what, I'll set these guys up in some sort of way, and then I'll be back with you. I'm also going to be relying quite a lot on Wulfrik, I think, as well, and his Seafang ability. But I do want to keep him out of the combat, I think, this time as well. Anyway, right, I will be back with you shortly. Cool, so yeah, I've got bulk of my forces here, shields up in the front to obviously soak up a bit of that archer fire that's going to be coming in. I've also got my skimwolves and chariots here on the flank. I'm going to try to send them round as best as I can. I'll try and harass them a little bit with my marauders here. Actually, I do probably want to keep them on skirmish mode for now. Yeah, and then we'll send my skirmishers up into the trees here. Yeah, let's start the battle. I've also got my berserkers on this side who I'm going to get up into the trees. Let's do that. Yeah, their archers are a little bit scary. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. I'll wait until this stopped actually before I do that. The reinforcements are now coming in from the side as well. Let's get skimwolves into the trees here. Wulfrik, you come back because I don't want you getting bogged down. Yeah, let's get these guys all jumping in. Skimwolves are on the side again. Yep, and then my skirmishers, let's get them lined up here. I'm actually going to set these guys into melee mode. Where's Wulfrik gone? Let's get a big spell onto the side there if we can. That would be nice, please. Do a lot of damage. I'm actually running right into it there. Perfect. Go, go, go before they move. Damn, that's really annoying because my troops charging in is what kind of prevented that from working there. Let's send marauders this way because we want to kind of hem these guys in as best as we can. Damn, my marauders as well need to get around. My berserkers over here as well. Trying to just corral these guys a little bit for now. I think we do also need to probably be a bit wary of these guys over here. I'll bring my marauders that way and these guys over this way here. Where's Wulfrik? Wulfrik's back here. Yeah, I kind of don't want him to get into the fighting too much here, actually. Good, get them all into combat. That's perfect. These guys are all bunched up, so let's shoot at them while we can. While we send my marauders over behind them. Let's get Wulfrik in over here somewhere. Yeah, they're all just kind of running away. It makes it really difficult. Let's keep my horses moving, though, because these are the ones who can chase them down. The only ones, actually, who can do that. I've got a few units on Leon over there. Yeah, move you guys, please. Move, move, move. Quick. Send these guys this way. Get my chariots in as well. Wulfrik, where's he gone? So soon, Wulfrik should be able to pop off one of his spells onto these guys over here. This time I won't make the mistake of doing it while they're all running away from us. You guys shoot into that blob, please. Yeah, Wulfrik's not too good in a fight, is he? At the moment. That's a bit upsetting, but never mind. Now, where are my Marauder Horsemen over here? Let's keep these guys moving, charging around their cav. Yeah, they're really blobbed up over there. Where's Wulfrik gone? Let's get Wulfrik out of this fight. Do not want Wulfrik in there because he's got spells to cast. He's actually running now as well. Or nearly, anyway. Oh, perfect. Not as good as I wanted it to be, but good enough, I think. Certainly good enough. Marauders, horsemen, let's get them over this way as well, back up the hill. Charge these guys in. Leon's still not down yet. Let's pull my skin wolves out, let them regenerate a little bit. Pull them out into the trees over there. Just leave these other two units to do their thing. Looks like we are just about doing okay over here. I don't necessarily want to start chucking Javies into that big blob. Most of their archers are dealt with now, I think. Let's actually just turn these guys off skirmish mode and just get them charged in here against some of these heroes. Try and get them off the field. Yeah, looks like we're doing okay over here. Let's continue to charge them down. Marauder horsemen are over here now as well. Let's get them charging in. Seem to be pulling units back over here too. There's Wulfrik. Good. Managed to stay out of it. Yeah, skin wolves can stay over there. Do their thing. So the only thing about archers is they're going to continue to route and then return. Which is a bit frustrating. Let's stop charging these guys down and just send the marauders after them, the horsemen rather. Nice, we've taken down one of their hero units over here. Perfect. Let's actually have Wulfrik chase these guys now. And the rest of them, let's get them charging on to wherever they need to be. We just need to route them at this stage. It doesn't really matter if we actually catch them or not. Yeah, where we've got these Javies, let's actually shoot at people. Where are my horsemen? Here. Oh god, there's so many of them over here. Right, yeah. This is a real mess. Real mess. What my skin wolves doing? Don't know if they're going to regenerate anymore because there's only 2 models. Either way, I don't want them to die, so let's just leave them where they are. Let's put these guys back into skirmish mode and start attacking people. You guys charging over here. You guys charging over there. Looks like everyone's running. I think we've done it. Nice. Perfect. Well, pretty happy with that. I mean, we did lose quite a few men, but we managed it to take out 2 stacks. If they're just going to send archers at us like that, I guess it does make it a little bit easier. I was a little bit worried though, given that they were all deploying sort of across the field from us and we couldn't do what we did last time and take out a big bulk of them in one go, but no, worked out fine. Let's end the battle there and I'll see you back on the campaign map. Nice, close victory. We didn't actually lose too many troops there though, which is good. Again, we can't take the troops on, but we are replenishing, so that's fine. So I think we just take the money, I guess. I'm hoping we actually managed to win that, or beat that challenge that we were up against. The objective, sorry, that we were given to beat, I think it was this general. It was someone anyway. Maybe we didn't actually fight the right army, but never mind. Let's take the money on this one. Oh, so Wulfrik's managed to get himself Talisman of Dawnstone, which gives physical resistance of 15%. That's grand. He's also become a Legend Slayer, which makes him unbreakable. Nice. Cool. Grog's ready for duty again, but I'm not too bothered about that if I'm totally honest. We've got... Alright, we're actually immune to high seas attrition now, which is good, and income from sacking settlements has gone up. And we did manage to do that objective as well. Perfect.
Not in this world or the other.
So yeah, we actually really did hurt them quite a bit there. Still don't think we're ready to go in and attack though.
No, I am the lion.
With it being like a walled, well, I assume it's a walled settlement. Maybe it's not actually. Okay, it does look like it's got walls. Yeah. So with this being a walled settlement, they've got so many archers that would just be almost impossible to kind of beat. Really, we need to make sure. Yeah, we do it at the right time and everything. These guys look like they're setting off again. Have to keep an eye on them, make sure they don't attack us. Although we've got a couple of armies here now, so they shouldn't. Let's have a look here. So yeah, I think next turn then we'll send these guys off. Should we just leave them as they are and send them? I would like to get there sooner rather than later, that's for sure. So let's just get them. Let's get them over. I'm not too bothered about the treasure again. I'd rather just get them straight down here, down this way, so they can come and help out. We can take these guys out early. That's going to be really good for us. Oops. Right then, with the money that we've got then as well now, let's have a look at what we can do with that. So we've got the option to upgrade to level 3 somewhere. Where do we want to do it? That's the question. We want somewhere where we've got low public order. So let's have a look at our provinces over here. Public order is going down in Hellspire Mountains. We can actually put in another ruinous altar. Do we want to put another ruinous altar in though? That's the question. In 5 turns we can get this level up to level 3. There's also Vanaheim Mountains as well, where we're losing public order. Yeah, maybe we'll upgrade this one here. That will get us a little bit of public order. Cool. And let's just have a look through all of these, see if there's any more money we can make from any of them. I do believe this is probably not a bad shout over here to put in another first dash. Seems to be the only way we can really make any decent amount of money. So let's do that. Check some of these other places as well, see if we can level up anything that makes us money. Nope. Okay, let's leave it there and keep the funds for now. But yeah, hopefully that'll boost our income a little bit. And if it does, we can start adding more units to this army here. In fact, we've got 540 income. Yeah, this should be fine. This shouldn't tip us over the edge for that, so that's good. Looks like we can now also take another another research. So what do we want to get? I think we want to start working our way towards the public order bonuses here. So that's going to mean taking Champions of War. Yeah, that's perfect, I think. 8 turns, but, you know, it's worth it. Then after that, we'll start looking at some of these Monster Hunter quests, I think. Although I don't know where we're going to find time to do that in between all these wars, but we'll manage it somehow. Yeah, I think we end the turn there, then. Looks like this event again, the Sword of Cain, has been claimed. That's fine. Let's just let these guys sit here and replenish for the time being. It just looked like 1,000 Moors are moving south, that's good. Away from us, which is the main thing. And let's get Lomatdal down here as quickly as possible. I think next turn we can probably put him into a normal stance and move him over. I wonder if that's enough.
My lady will not allow it.
To come and challenge all of this. I'm not too sure if it will be. Because again, the garrison's quite substantial here. Nothing terrible in there. I mean, they have a paladin. The rest of them look like just kind of basic troops, really. You have some knights. But in a walled settlement, that's not going to do them that much good. Yeah, well, let's send these guys in and let's make a decision once we get there. Maybe we'll let them attack us once more. And then we'll move in after that, once they're weak. Again, let's have a quick look over some of the buildings that we can upgrade over here. Again, let's just actually do this based on the public order. Because, yeah, this is a good place to, I think, start to upgrade things. So we get this to level 3, we can then upgrade the Ruinous Altar to level 3 as well. Cool. Trollheim Mountains, still got public order issues here. We're looking at another 12 turns until we can really do anything about it, though. And again, it's because we've got Skaven corruption coming in. I'm not sure where that's coming from, frustratingly. But that's going to keep getting worse and worse, I think. Yeah. Can't remember how you get Skaven out of your settlements. Unless it's just coming from the neighbouring settlement, maybe. I mean, they are just down here. Okay. Let's leave it there. It looks like actually we can... What's this? Why is it showing me the treasury? I'm not in trouble, am I, here? I don't think. fair enough. Like, we're not going to make any money, but still in a surplus. So what's wrong with it? Well, let's not worry about that for now. Who's this then? So this is, again, Snagger the Terror. What do we want to give him? Get his melee attack up or his hit points up. Let's go for his melee attack. I like playing a bit more aggressively with Norsca like this. Yeah, this time we can just sit in defense, I think, on this southern coast, just in case any of these guys decide to go to war with us. We've got some sort of presence here to help out and, you know, supplement any garrisons or anything like that. Cool, let's end the turn there then. Interesting, so they've actually sent a couple of armies up against Lamont Dahl while he's on his own. I've made the exact same mistake that I made with Throg. At least this time, though, we've got a little bit of a bigger army. Now, we've only got one unit of skirmishers here. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult, I think, than the previous one. But one unit of skirmishers and nothing really fast enough to catch up with their guys. So it's going to be a case of, I think, chasing them around the map, which I know sounds terrible, but we should have enough units to do it, I think. I think we should be fine with that. Either way, let's leave this one for the next episode, guys. So if you made it this far, as always, thank you very much for watching. It's very much appreciated. Leave any tips or feedback for me down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button if you've enjoyed this episode. And yeah, if you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It really does help out the channel. I'm a very small channel at the moment, looking to grow. So if you've enjoyed this content, hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications as well. Alright guys, see you on the next one.